What's good, everybody? This is Saber594 here with the TCG online match. Coalossal and Rhyperior is still the name of the game. After this, I don't know, maybe I'll show some more matches with it, or actually what I need to do is finally do the expanded Pokemon sets review for Legendary Treasures. It's been a long time coming. I should have made it like days ago, but just don't get the chance. Um, anyway, let's not get into that. So, looks like we're going to be playing against our dreaded matchup. Zacian V with Arceus. There he is, searched with Cherish Ball. So, I mentioned a lot of times that this is the deck to beat. Everybody knows it. These sort of mediocre Tier 2 decks that I'm using, Tier 2, Tier 3, can't really do it. But we're going to try. I get the best opening that I could think of with Snorlax. Got the Cramorant V down, I suppose. And actually have Professor Oak's set up to it, which is perfect. So, in an ideal world, with some more fairer decks, this would be a perfect setup. And the plays that we were going to do are obvious. Use Oak, get our Pokemon, then use Snorlax and draw, and we got a very strong turn one. But because he's using Zacian, because that guy has that crazy ability, I think I'm just going to be forced to use the Marnie just to try and slow this deck down. I mean, even when you do use Marnie, it's not like you do much. The deck is so consistent. They always have something to come back, like they get like a Dedenne, or they get like a Cherish Ball to search it, or they get Crobat, or they get Uranguru. There's always something. So, I don't know, like, it's so annoying. What should I do? Should I go for it? Should I not? But yeah, we gotta use the Marnie. It's sad. I wanted to use Oak, but use the Marnie. Marnie. What the fuck? I can't say her name today. Okay, at least we get the Roly-Coly because that was what was I worried about. Using Marnie and you only draw 5, you're probably not always gonna get the shit that you want. So Gorman dies. Let's get 5 energies. And 5/5 cards. What the fuck am I saying? And get the rare candy and the Coalossal. So good. That's good. At least I get what I need with Snorlax. Now, of course, what he's going to try and do, and what basically it's the death of these sort of tier 2 decks, is Arceus GX attack. They use that. What it just means is they can just get 2 KOs on a regular 2 prize Pokemon, like a V Pokemon, a GX, just somebody that gives 2 prizes. All they gotta do is just kill one and then kill another. That's it. So it's like the clock ticks so fast once they use that GX attack. The game is gonna be over in 2, maybe 3 turns. So he goes for this play, energy switch, crushing hammer too. Like, I don't care too much about those in this deck. Once we get Coalossal, we don't care, but I don't have the second one out. We're only going to get a first one. So it is a bit annoying that he got the heads. And there it is, the GX attack. So now it's on. So rare candy, we're going to do this first. Get my Coalossal out. Let's play down to Stadium 2. And what am I going to do here? One of the things that we can do that helps a little bit, it's using Rhyperior's energy discard attack. So if I do this, maybe I slow them down a little bit, so I guess they can't use the energy acceleration attack. That means we're going to lose for sure if he does that. But I need to have a way to move the Snorlax out of the way too. So should I... Ninetales is going to be good against the Zacian since Zamazentas. But I think we got to go for Rhyperior here since he got that Arceus in the active position. So there's my Magnolia. And fortunately enough, my deck answered me how I wanted it to. Got one of the switches that I have in the deck. So thank God. Thank God for that shit. Play down the other Roly-Coly. Okay. Get you there as well. And now it's time for Tar Generator and get the energies on Rhyperior. So at least I have a bit of a response here. Now Arceus, the thing is with this deck is that guy just uses the GX attack and they will use Ultimate Ray. Like, if they can't do anything else, and they're gonna get a knockout. But what they want to do, like what he wants to do in this case, is to have a Pokemon that's not gonna die with Arceus. He will want to use Zacian and get that instant KO, and then the pressure is on. So looks like my energy discarding messed him up a bit because he went for this boss's orders play, trying to get the Coalossal stuck. It sucks, but it is what it is. Now, if I do get the second one out, we can like maybe dump a few energies and just retreat him out of the way. Metal Saucer, but it's annoying. He put the dude there. I already used the switch too. I don't think I'm going to be lucky enough to see the second one next turn. And fuck, like I don't really want to use Magnolia too and discard the double V. That's probably going to be important later on. So goes for the switch, energy switch, and he's actually going to use Zamazenta. Okay, I guess he can get the KO on this guy and not use Zacian yet. Alright, dude. Do that. I thought he was going to let me get stuck, but I mean, it doesn't really make sense. He can just kill my energy acceleration, dude. And he gets the job done that way. He's still disrupting me. But now, we're going to play down the double. I can do that now, so I don't have to worry about it getting discarded. And if we get another Coalossal out, then Ninetales is going to be able to kill this guy, and I'm going to be in a decent position. So we're going to do what we can here. I can use the Incense and get like the stage 1, but I'm not going to evolve. I'm just going to search it just to get it out of the deck and thin the deck as much as possible and hope we see what we need with this Magnolia. It's the only way. Fuck. See the candy, but don't see the evolution piece. So that's unfortunate. And it's a bigger disadvantage for me because, like I showed you guys in the deck profile, I just have 2. I don't have 3. Normally you would play at least 3 in this deck. But I just have 2. 1 died, so we just have 1 left. Hopefully it's not even in the prizes, otherwise I'm fucked for sure. But we gotta pass the turn, unfortunately. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. So, goes for Assault Tackle. I'm actually hanging on somehow. Like, I guess can't power up the Zacian just yet. Since he decided to power up the Zamazenta, I guess the other dude can't be ready now. Quick Ball, get the Dedenne, and let's see, Poke Gear, Scala and Marnie. That's interesting. I think actually Skyla is gonna get us the job done now. I can use this and get the other Incense, and if it's not there, I mean the communication has got to be there, right? So use the Ordinary Rod, shuffle 2 Pokemon in, and basically it's just gonna be you and I guess Charizard too. Why not? Maybe I'll use it against Zacian later. Okay, so this is a bit risky, but I think should be one of them in the deck. Okay, and both of them are in the deck. Okay, good. That was a close one. You should always check the contents of your deck when you make a search, but I don't do it like in TCG Online. I do that in real life, but I usually don't do it in TCG Online. But we get the job done. We managed to search out the Coalossal, which is what I needed. And now getting 2 energies, it's going to be enough for me to get the job done. And you guys can see that, you know, the type coverage we get with these fighting and fire Pokemon can pay off. Right now, all I got to do is just copy that guy's attack. And with the weakness, it's going to be 260. Get the 1-hit KO that we need. And I even managed to put an energy on the double. So I'm in a pretty nice position here. The best part is, because he killed the Coalossal on the previous turn, if he kills the Ninetales, he doesn't win. He's going to be at 2, and I guess he can then pull one of the small dudes and win. But I mean, he's got this Zacian, he's got an energy. He must have used like a few metal saucers to power up the Zamazenta. I guess I should check. But once this Zacian dies, he will need somebody else. Otherwise, I'm going to win. So energy spinner, that's one energy. He also promoted him too, which it's going to make him harder for him to power up. He will need like to do some switching stuff. What will you do? That's an interesting question. I've got the boss's orders too, so if he decides to do something like retreat him, try and not use him, I'm just going to be able to pull him, and it's going to be an easy victory then. So this is what he does. Metal saucers, and then promoted the Crobat, and just going to go for Interpret Sword. So I think this pretty much seals my victory. I mean, I don't know how he did it, but get a victory against the Arceus Zacian deck. But that's what it's going to be about, man. I've got the boss's orders. If he did this play with Crobat or switching to somebody else, I knew that it was going to be checkmate. And this guy dies, he's still at 4 prizes, so no matter what he does, Double V can come in to kill whoever he decides to use. So, get my 2 prizes and checkmate position, my friend. What can you do now? So, crazy, but looks like we managed to do it. He's going to play the Eldegoss Dan, get something. But what are you going to do? Like, no matter what you do, even if you can power up an attacker, you're not winning. You promoted this hurt Arceus. I can easily just KO it. Any other Pokemon like regular V, Double can KO once he gets a knockout. And if he doesn't, then he doesn't win. So just passes the turn and surrenders. It was going to be my game. So not bad. It's good that I managed to win against Arceus. It's not always going to happen, of course. They're usually going to be able to beat you if they got a good deck and a good player. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel. Leave a like. Share this video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. We'll say.